What's up, guys, and welcome to a new game. After the complete catastrophe that was Empire Total War and its just complete and utter failure yesterday, we're starting something new. And I'm a basic bitch. I'll put it out there. I'm just a basic bitch, and I decided that we're just going to do the same thing, but in a different game. So we're going to do basically what we did in Empire Total War, but we're doing it in Rome 2, which should be a better game and hopefully less crashy. So I'm hoping that this works fine, because it has Steam support, Steam Workshop support, which means that mods should actually work. And our mod worked fine for Empire Total War, but this requires no modding because it's built into the game. So I've enabled, I can't even do it from here, I don't think, but I've enabled the all factions mod that you can get very easily through the Steam Workshop, and we're going to start a grand campaign. I'm going to start a grand campaign as these lads, the Caledonies. So we're going to start as them. We're going to put it actually a bit harder. We're going to put it on hard because I think we had a bit of an easy time in Empire Total War. I think it was a bit too easy in some situations. So we're going to make it a little bit more difficult. I'm not really tempted to put it too high because I honestly don't actually know how hard, very hard, or legendary it actually is. So I think that would be acceptable. I mean, it says hard. I mean, surely hard is hard. Although it is a bit misleading when hard is your middle level, which I will gloss over that. Also, why does the skill go from red to yellow, yellow being the hardest and red being the easiest? Surely it should be the other way around. Right, fine. We'll just gloss over that. So, we're going to start as these Caledonies. We're going to start the campaign, and basically we're Scotland again. But in Roman times, so we're going to try and actually annihilate the Romans. Interestingly, on Friday, Sky Atlantic had launched their Britannia series, which, as far as I'm concerned, is a pile of pish. I watched the first episode, and that's the end of that. But we're going to actually try. I was really hoping it would be something good, but when a company advertises a TV series as much as Sky have been advertising Britannia, it inevitably is pointing towards bad things. So, and that pretty much is what's happened here. They're trying to do too many stuff, and they're trying to be historically accurate and completely fantastical at the same time, and it just doesn't work. But why I'm talking about a TV series when we're playing a game, I have no idea. Anyway, it happened to be quite good timing. So this game is taking a hefty amount of time to load. So we'll cut back when it's finished. Alright, so welcome to Scotland. What year is it? 272 BC. A hell of a long time before Empire series kicked off. That was like 1800. So this is about 2,000 years. Just over 2,000 years before our Empire Total War series kicked off. And, welcome to Eildon, which I'm guessing is Edinburgh. And we have one unit, which has some interesting looking lads. So we've got some spear lads, we've got some slingers by the look of things, and our king, our Britos king. So that's all we've got. That's literally all we have. But straight off the bat, this map is absolutely massive. Like, that's just Britain. That's just Britain. So we've got all this. That's all Europe. We're down over like Sicily and, well, not Sicily, but that was we're now over Italy. So this is just like absolutely massive, this place, this map. So it's going to take us a long time, and we don't have the same sort of overview as we had in Empire Total War. So all we can see is what's around us, because we don't have any shipping lanes or anything like that, which it's been a long time since I played this game, so I can't even remember how it works. I can't remember how trade works, if there are ship trade or anything like that. I'm pretty sure we can build ships eventually, possibly, maybe. I don't even know. I can't remember. I would imagine you'd have to be able to go from like place to place. So we must be able to build ships eventually. But I think our first target is this place, Eberacon. Eberacon. Right, we're going with Eberacon. God Almighty, that is hard to pronounce. Eberacon. Right, we're going to try and take them, but I think we might need a few more men because we only have 4 units. So I think we should probably look at recruiting. Right, well, you can royally clear off. You can have text only. You can just mute you. Clear away. Right. How do we do this? How much money do we have? 1,900 or 2,000. I'm guessing. Which ones? I'm guessing that's our money. What's this? Predicted income. That's our current money and our food supplies, which is 0. So we need to build farms. How do you build a farm? I'm guessing we need to build farms to make food. What's our objectives, actually? That's a good idea. Control 90 settlements, either by direct ownership or through military alliance. Completely control the following 6 provinces. So, oh my god, we need to control Africa. Oh my word. Macedonia, Italia, Suabia. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. And Agapitus is... Right, we need to control all of those, which are a long way away from where we currently are. So that's going to take us a long time. So yeah, that's our objectives. Well, actually, that's our military victory. There's also an economic victory and cultural victory, but we're not anywhere near any of that, so we just might as well forget about that for now. Trade and finance. We're taxing at a normal level. We are spending 3,500. That's a weird way of saying that. 369 coins in total every turn, and we're making 2,304. So we're making roughly 2,000 coins net profit. So we should be in a pretty good position, but I'm kind of worried about this food. Our current food surplus. I'm not sure how you deal with that. Right, so this is our technology. Right, we'll research that technology, and we'll research that technology. Okay, we can only have one. So we'll research that technology. Raise forces, there we go, that's more like it. Right. Right, we need a general. Or do we? Do we need a general? No, we've got a king. Should we keep our king alive? I mean, nah. This is back in the day, right? This is back when your king was the first man into battle, not the last. So we'll, I think we'll use our king as our general. How did we? How do we? Where was that? There we go. Right. So we shall raise an army. We can get chariots. Why does this not cost any money? Is it because we can't actually recruit them? Oh, we can recruit them. Oh, okay, so that's our bodyguard for our jet. So do we now have a... No. I don't know what's happening. Right, okay. I think we should just get a few more units. And then we'll end turn. We'll just stick these guys in. Right, okay, they can't go in there. I'm guessing it's because they're a bodyguard and not actually... Yeah, so he is a general. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we have actually just accidentally recruited ourselves a second general. But this is our main army. So we'll keep this main army. And I think we'll use this army just to protect... I'm going to call it Edinburgh because that's what Eladon. Right, okay, we're going to protect Eladon with this army, and this army can come with us down to try and take Eburakon. Right. He can't move. He can't move. Right, okay, so I think we're just going to end turn. Because I don't really know what else to do. So, are we able to move now? We are able to move. He's on a horse. We have a decent sized army. And we shall just make our way. Right, we're now trespassing. We don't have military access, but we can attack these guys. Yeah, let's declare war. Why not? So, we have no allies, they have no allies, we're declaring war, accept that. Decent. Right. So, we're now at war with these guys. Hopefully, given that our army seems to be about twice the size of theirs, we should stand a pretty decent chance of beating these guys, and then that'll be area number 2, already secured. And we'll just stick these guys in Eladon, so we can keep it all happy. I'm not really sure. Public order seems to be fine. I'm guessing that's public order. How do we see? Oh yeah, there we go. So public order is absolutely perfect. Our food is still absolutely nowhere, and yeah, that's basically it. Immediately, this game already looks better than Empire Total War, which you would expect it to. What? Okay, so they're getting reinforced. They've got 1,000 men. We've got 7. Why is our force so weak compared to theirs? I mean, they only have about 300 men more than us, and yet the game's showing it as being massively one-sided. Right. Straight into it. We're just going to fight this ourselves. We're going to see how hard it actually is. I might have made a massive mistake, but I can't understand how 540 men plus another 540 men are so heavily one-sided as to how like the game's considering this. I'm making an awful way of saying this, but I don't understand how our 700 and odd men are not capable, or even remotely capable, of beating just over 1,000 men, according to this game. So we're going to do it ourselves, and hopefully we can actually do this. This is a very, very barren looking battlefield we've got ourselves here. There's just some trees, and that's about it. Our king. Where is our king, actually? Can we see our king? Where is he? Is it this boy? Fucking hell, look at him. Look at that. What is that haircut? That is... Well, you would not want to piss with him, honestly. Right. Let's just get into this. Let's see how hard this is actually going to be. Right, so there goes the slings. Absolutely, oh my word. Well, that doesn't appear to have done very much damage at all. Run away, get out of there. Oh, now we're getting slung. We're getting slung bad. Oh no, we've lost a couple of men. I'm not sure if we did any damage to them whatsoever. It didn't really appear to be anything. And we're now getting hunted down. Oh, this has gone badly. This has already gone horribly wrong. Already got ourselves into a pretty good position here. It looked pretty dangerous to begin with, but I think we've kind of sorted that out a little bit. Oh god, that's not what I meant to do. And these guys are thinking of running away already, because they have been surrounded, because they just went gung-ho straight into us and didn't actually think about the situation. Try and get these guys now as well to run away, and then it's just, I think this is their general, king. Well, he's not got... Wait, is that their king? Which one's their king? This guy, I mean, this guy's pretty balls of steel. He's not even got any sort of armour on. But I'm not too keen on that haircut, to be quite honest. It looks a bit questionable. Oh, maybe, I don't know. From the front it looks very questionable, but from the side it's not too bad. Right, get in on them. Go. Their king is the only reason they're still actually winning this, because they really shouldn't be. I think they might actually win this, you know that? Even though they have, like, no men left, we can't get near their slingers because they just keep running away from us. And their king is just not dying. And we're all running away. This is not acceptable. Get in on them. I'm speeding this up because I think we're about to lose this. And I don't think there's much we can do about it. Because this guy is just not having it at all. Of course we lost. Of course we lost. Because we absolutely annihilated pretty much all of them. And then they just had one unit with their general who just would not die. And their skirmishers, well, their skirmishers were basically impossible to kill because every time we ran towards them, they bloody well cleared off, and we just couldn't do anything because, well, we only had swords and they had slings, so... Oh well, we shall end that unfortunate defeat. We actually killed more of them than they killed of us, they just happened to have more people, so we'll regroup and we'll send our men back. But it's good to know that you can just get absolutely done in by the king, because that boy there, he just... Like, these two, we absolutely annihilated. And then these two, we just couldn't get near them, because they just kept running away. And that king just would not die. Whereas all of our guys, although we still had quite a lot of them left, all of our units started to run away because they didn't have that many men. So, it's unfortunate. Oh, he headbutted us, the bastard. Oh well. Right. I think... What's he going to do? He's going to clear off. Oh no, we're getting chased. Oh well, this is bad. Right, we're just going to have to auto-resolve that. And that was pretty much guaranteed to happen. We had none. Our win chance was none. So we had a decisive defeat. And I think we'll just go into a defensive stance. And we've been stabbed in the knee. Oh no. Oh, dearie me. Well, that's unfortunate. That's massively unfortunate. Right. Well, our king is dead. Long live the new king, whoever he is. We shall hopefully try and do a better job of that next time. Oh, that was... I kind of expect that to like be pretty easy, but apparently not. Apparently it was not that easy. An honourable death. Well, I suppose it was slightly honourable. So yeah, we're just going to... We've researched this technology, this supply foraging, which now gives us access to a whole load of more technologies, but I think we shall research this one first. Celtic Field Systems. So that enables building of cattle farms, and we gain a 1% increase in wealth from agriculture. So that's pretty good. What did this actually give us? 25% ammunition for all missile units, and enables the recruitment of rank 1 champions. So interesting. Don't really know what that means. But we've got that research. We'll research this technology next, and hopefully that will help us make some food, because our food surplus is nothing. So we'll end turn. I think we'll just end turn a couple of times here and just see if we can build up our units. We are still upgrading our fortifications. Our army is now pretty much, well, it's a half-sized army, but I think it's pretty decent. So I think what we'll do is we'll just head back down this way again, under the cover of winter, and we'll just wait there. Actually, I think I might just move back slightly, just kind of out of sight of these guys. I mean, I think they probably can see me anyway, but oh my god, they've built even more men. They have... oh no. Right, well, we're just going to run away again. We're going to have to build even more men, because that's just ridiculous. Ah, they've come chasing us. Look at this. Look at this. 1,600 men. We've only got 1,000. So we'll royally clear off from there. Ah, he's chasing us. Oh, he's not made it. Good. Right, well, we're just going to put our men back in our fort, back in our city, because we actually stand a chance of being able to defend that. Right, back in the city you go, boys. This is looking a bit dangerous already, because, yeah, we don't have that many men compared to these guys. We do have fortifications, but that's about it. This is already looking slightly dangerous, because if they take us immediately, that's going to be, well, it's going to be game over, which I'm not too happy. Right, okay, so our city has actually upgraded. So we now have even better fortifications, so I'm quite happy about that now. Should make it easier for us to... okay, he's cleared off. Good. Never bother coming back, you bastard. Right, we have food shortages. So we need to build farms, and I have absolutely no idea how you build a farm. Aha, right, okay, so we've expanded, so we can now build stuff. So that gives us... right, okay, that one gives us 4 food. Right, okay, we're going to do that. We're going to build this place, which gives us 4 plus 4 food, so we'll be back into the positive on our food side. Because we have no food, we're losing people. They're dying from food shortages. Oh, he's come back, and he's got even more men by the looks of things. Oh, this is not looking good. This is looking like we could already be on the edge of death. Not happy. We've lost a load of men as well because of our food shortages. Well, this could be a very short series indeed. So we'll end turn again and see what happens. Hopefully they don't attack us. I'm not holding out too much hope, but if they could just run away again, that would be very nice. And then we can build our farms and continue making enough... oh no, he's coming to attack us. Right, we've been besieged. And there's another army. Oh my word. This is not looking good. I'm guessing because we're under siege, this place didn't build. Nope. Wonderful. Absolutely bloody wonderful. Right, what are our chances if we try and attack? None. Absolutely none. Diplomacy? Right. Let's, peace treaty? Well, it very much looks like this could be the end already. Right, we're fighting it ourselves. Hopefully we can hold on to this, otherwise this will be the shortest series. Oh, this is just absolutely brilliant. Let's just wait, see if we can get better weather. Right, well, we're fighting in the snow. We have absolutely, again, no cover whatsoever. It's just empty battlefield. And they have the high ground. Excellent, excellent. And go the stones. Yep, that's done absolutely sweet hee-haw. So if you could just back your arses out of there before you get yourselves killed, because you clearly cannot do anything. Right, I'm going to get our king in there, because, or general, or whatever he is, because he can encourage, like this ring of encouragement that's around him. He helps his men. Well, we've already got ourselves in a pretty big disaster situation here. We have been completely surrounded. This has not gone well. This has not gone well at all. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really expect it to go that well, but it could have gone better, put it that way. Oh, and that's the end. They've all run away. Another close defeat, but it was a defeat nonetheless. We lost a lot. We lost a lot, and we killed, well, not as many as we should have killed, really. And we're dead. And that's the end of the game. Oh, for God's sake. This has just gone so well. Right. Attempt number 2. Oh, that could have gone better. That could have gone so much better. Right, this time, we shall not attack enemies right off the bat. Like, we will build an army, we will build a city, and we will try to attack them when we know that we've got a good chance of beating them. Yeah, that was... I under anticipated how strong the enemies were going to be in that situation. I thought it was the start of the game, it's the first location, they're not going to be that hard to beat, they're going to be pretty easy. Not the case. Not the case, not even remotely close to being the case. So we shall attempt this again, and we shall just build up a load of men, and just see how far we can go. We've got no money left. So we shall research this technology, and we'll end turn. Right, let's see if we can get some diplomacy on the go here. Rather than attacking people, let's try and build bridges rather than walls, right? So, these guys are all hostile with us, which, I mean, that's already, we're off to a bad start. But, let's see what we can do here. So, request a trade agreement, and we'll sign a non-aggression pact, and we'll see what happens if still success is low. Right, how about you guys? Are you any more likely? Or we're already at war with these guys, that's not very good. Yeah, so these guys are the only people we can actually trade with. Right, so they're not having anything, so we're in a situation where we are at war with these guys, which I wasn't even aware of, and we're probably going to get attacked by these guys because they're hostile, and there's no one else around us that's capable of being able to like trade with or get any sort of like dialogue with, so we're just going to have to make do with what we've got. I think we'll just keep ending turn, and then we'll try and build some farms so we can actually get some food, build up plenty of men, and then we'll see what happens, and if we can actually sustain ourselves for the first couple of turns before we get completely annihilated by the enemy. Right, so research number 1 has been completed. We shall research this one as well. What does this even give us? Oh yeah, I've already looked. Right, so we shall research that. How's our army coming along? Got ourselves plenty of men. We'll just recruit even more. Right, so we've gained ourselves supply foraging. So that's our 2 technologies. Base technology is already done. We have our same mission again, which is to recruit a spy. So let's just do that now. And got ourselves a spy. So we'll do what we did last time. Well, we can't because he's only just been recruited and we can't actually use the boy because he can't go anywhere. But we'll send him over and have a look at this place again and see what it's like, what its defenses are like, and then we can make a decision as to whether we want to go and attack it or not. But we're just going to keep building units. So that's just got a full army once those units are built. We're almost at one more turn, and then we can expand our city, and we can then start building farms, and then we need to research technology. Then we'll be able to make a much better start to things where we actually have food, which is probably quite useful. Right, so we can now expand our city. So we'll build our undeveloped land. Okay, so we'll build this, and we'll end turn. And we're just going to keep doing this until we get ourselves into a strong position. Right, so we've researched ourselves iron tools. We're one turn away from getting ourselves enclosed land. And I think what we might actually do now is recruit another general. We'll hire this boy, Epilios Candidate. Is that actually his name? Oh, no. I was going to say, that's definitely a weird surname, but no. Epilios, so I don't understand. Is like Epilios a faction? Like a house or something that we're like, that's been, like, is he an, right, so he's an elder Chaldean. Right, I need to look this stuff up at some point. But we'll raise an army surrounding him. We shall, some heroic riders. And that's just got a second army, and we shall just start recruiting men for this army as well. So we'll send our scout a bit. Yeah, they are sending men. They are sending men towards us, so that's quite a lot of men. But I don't think it's got anything on the number of men we've got, so I think we stand a pretty good chance here of being able to take these guys when they come. And we've got an alright sized army inside their city. So we'll try and sabotage that or do something to try and upset them a little bit. But we have a full army and another like almost half an army here as well. We'll just fill up the recruitment so we can get another full 4 units in this turn. No idea what these guys are going to do, if they're going to head our direction, but we'll find out. That's why I'm kind of building 2 armies, so we've got the ability to send one away and keep the other one in case somebody tries to attack us. Because if we, as I said, if we lose this, then that's game over, as we have already discovered. So we need to protect this with everything we've got until we've got a position where we can actually look at expanding our territories. Yeah, I kind of want to do that fortified settlement again, but we don't have the money for it quite yet, so we're going to have to wait until we make enough, and we're not really making that much at the moment. So we've been spending a lot, and it's probably about time to start actually using what we've been spending, but we'll just end turn again until this army pops up and comes along. And hopefully we'll see them off, and then we'll send one of our armies to go and try and take this place in Ireland, who have just recruited a whole load more men. Wonderful. So, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at my diplomacy, and these guys are still hostile. Well, they're not hostile, they're unfriendly with us. Like, as you can see, this was bright red. It's no longer bright red. It's gone down to a sort of more orangey, reddish, brownish colour. So we're going to see if they're more inclined for a trade agreement. So our chances are still low. We can sign a non-aggression pact. 1,000. They just don't want it. Right, okay. I think they're not as unfriendly with us as they were before, so I think we can kind of ignore them for now, and I think we will just focus on trying to take these guys, because these guys are still looking like they're probably quite a challenge to take. So if I move my army away up this direction, we'll move them across this coast over here, and then we'll stick them on some boats and take them. I might actually take them up and around this way and come down through this forest rather than attack them head on. I think that might be a better solution. But these guys are here to defend, and hopefully they can defend if these guys suddenly decide to attack, but I don't really stand much chances, I think. If they do attack us, I think we're in a pretty bad position. So I think we really do need to take somewhere quickly. I think if we can get somewhere, a second location, it gives us a lot of a lot of leeway, where if we lose one location, it's not the end of the world, whereas at the moment, it is legitimately the end of the world if we were to lose this place. Oh, they're coming back, or they're thinking about it. It's like they're not really sure whether they actually want to attack us or not. They're kind of thinking about it. Right, so they've moved further up, but they've not got off the ships. But yeah, the place is still building. We're still gaining public, our growth, our city's growing, so we'll keep going until we can build this. But I think I might call it a week, because this has been quite a long video. I mean, to be fair, it was 2 parts. It was the beginning and the end of our first campaign and attempt number 2, which we have done absolutely nothing in attempt number 2. We're just sitting around waiting to see what happens, and just building our units and building our forces and building up the city. But we've not gone gung-ho like we did last time and tried to attack this place. We've kind of taken our time. These guys look like they're going to try and attack us, but they haven't done anything about it yet. I'm just going to send our spy back this direction again, just to go and keep an eye on this place, see what's going on over here. But they look like they're going to come in our direction, but surely we've got 10 units. We have 20... I mean, I've got here 29. So we have 29 units in total, and they have 10. So I'm not really sure they stand much chance beating us. But if they come off and then all die, we'll quite happily then go and try and take this place. I'm quite keen to try and take somewhere, because at the moment I don't think we stand any chance of taking this. Well, maybe stand a chance, but it's looking quite difficult, whereas I think this doesn't look as difficult. And I would quite like to get these guys on board and then get a trade agreement with them and stuff like that, so we can actually start making money and push on. Because currently we're just kind of stuck with what we've got, and nothing really has progressed since they started this campaign. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. So if you've enjoyed this video, the initial failure and attempt number 2, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe as well if you're new around here. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next week. So until then, cheerio.